We back out here. Back on this Paladin grind, man. The WoW season of discovery. But my camera's so far away. It's more like it. I was playing around with some of the camera options just to see how far away I really wanted to be from my guy. I think I'm looking for the little piles of mud. I do remember this quest. Been a while, but I remember it. Yeah, there's one now. Played a little bit off stream just to keep leveling up, man. I think I really just want to get to level 25 and then go from there. I gotta be careful I don't drown too. Gotta be, oh baby, 1 of 1. That'd be embarrassing to die like that. I think I saw when hardcore came out, like there were people that were drowning and stuff. That's tough, man. A bad way to go. I feel like I'm kind of in an awkward spot too with like questing. I'm getting started in Red Ridge, which I think I've got a decent amount of quests that I can do here, but I've done a lot of the quests in Loch Modan and Westfall. And then I remember that in Classic WoW, there's not enough quests to actually help you level up. So I might actually have to do some grinding on mobs at some point. So I'm gonna go back around. Okay, I gotta kill Noel, although I'm not playing a rogue. Hey nerd, let me get that lunch money. Sorry, I was having flashbacks to my high school days. I don't do that kind of stuff anymore, though. And the season of discovery is like the definition of chilling. It takes so long just to run somewhere. Look at this. Try to get over to where I can actually do my quests. Look at my guy, man. Manifesto. He looks pretty good from this angle. Nice and strong. Looks like he's ready to do some questing. But man, you look at it from this angle, my guy looks like he's been skipping leg day, dude. What are you doing? Skipping leg day, man. You could probably use some more cardio, too, to work on that running form. That is not the prettiest. But yeah, definitely skipping leg day. We're going to have to work on that. Maybe it's just the pants. Like, the cut of the pants isn't doing me any favors here.
Need help?
Alright.
Be careful. Light blessing. For the Alliance.
And while we're over here, let's see, make sure I buff myself and not the guard. Clear out some of these mongrels. Maybe we can get some help from this guy. Oh.
That spell.
The druid healed me. I didn't even really notice until after he was gone. And this rogue is going to get a rude awakening if I have to immune myself. Better heal first and ask questions later. He is that. Oh. See. Ah! Man, even as a red paladin, I'm pulling threat off of this rogue. I guess, well, I'm a couple levels higher than he is. So I guess that's why, but... Need 6 more of these things. I guess we're waiting for respawns at this point. Season of chillin', waiting for respawns. Gotta love that. Looking forward to being able to get into some dungeons and whatnot. Ooh, with the big time crit. I wasn't even trying to loot, man. I was trying to, like, click on this next guy to start attacking him. Two more. Credit for this guy. Ooh, that's a rare. I like it. It's a bit disappointing. I think I got more used to playing retail. It just seems like there's so much more value in killing stuff. Like you kill rares and they actually drop decent usable items. Kill a rare here and it drops a pair of cloth pants that nobody in the team can use. And I think at some point they took chests out of WoW too, because I don't remember the last time I saw a chest in retail either. Classic is such a strange land. Come on, man, that's a little bit frustrating having to wait for respawns like this just to be able to do a quest. Just want XP. I want XP without having to just continuously like grind mobs as being the best way to level up too. I think if they, depending upon the direction that they want to go with this season of Discovery, think, I mean, there's a lot of different things. They could do quality of life changes with the questing. They could do quality of life changes with the classes. For example, like Paladin Blessings being 5 minutes. That's still pretty tough. But I don't know. I know they plan on releasing like additional content for Season of Discovery. I don't know like if they're going to be doing additional like runes, different abilities. There's going to be quality of life changes. I don't even know if they've announced stuff like that. So hopefully over time it just continues to get better. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I don't necessarily want it to be exactly like retail WoW. But there has to be some kind of a middle ground between like where we're at and where we could be. Kill these 3 and I'll be done here. We can move on to the next.
That's still.
Oh my gosh. Well, that was unfortunate. I think I was on a global cooldown, otherwise I had the, I had Divine Protection, or I was in the middle of a cast and I didn't cancel. Maybe I need to set up a macro for this to cancel cast and be able to use it. But on the plus side, we're not playing hardcore, because that'd be bad. Try not to screw it up this time.
That spell is ready. I can't cast it again.
Oh, I was trying to leave the party. This guy's already left the party. Alright, I guess we'll eat up. And then see what's next. And bad news from work, that's always great. Every day there's always some other different kind of bad news. Right, we'll look around down here for Gore Tusk and Spotters. Try to knock out this quest as well. Briarthorn. I keep wondering if I should be working on professions, but again, I think I just want to get to level 25, cap out. Then I can work on professions, probably collect the rest of the runes. Really only getting the runes that I want to use with this particular spec. And then just go from there.
That spell is ready.
How much does that cost? 26 mana, dude. It's always bad to, like, run out of mana and not be able to use your abilities. It's just, like, not compelling gameplay. It's the same issue I have with Diablo 4, too. Hopefully it gets better with classic WoW, but as far as, like, Diablo 4, running out of your resource and not being able to use your fun abilities is pretty bad. Hey. Get spider meat. Stop poisoning me, man. I'm gonna have to... Gonna have to drink at this rate. I really don't like having a drink, man. Stopping to drink and eat is not fun either. Great, do I have 20 Peace Bloom? If I can get it cheap, I think I want to see. I don't know exactly like what the difference in rewards is if you have the completed supplies versus the incomplete supplies. Let's see. Oh, I need to kill some poachers too, I guess. So we'll go around this way. Maybe we can hit some spotters and gore tusks, and I think there's another thing. Oh, condors. Be able to get this quest as well. Gore tusk. Great gore tusk. See how great you really are, Gore Tusk. Oh, apparently great enough to cause me to have to heal. Which is unfortunate. Dude, I just purified. Come on, man. Didn't know it was every attack. Another great Gortos. Nice. Oh, I want to get down here and tag this mob. No! Competing for tagging quest minions also isn't the greatest either. And the respawn timer on some of this stuff feels like just way too long. Man, I'll probably walk down in here and get, like, surrounded by respawns, too. Chest disappeared right as I'm running up. Come on, man. Poacher. We're gonna have to heal up. Yeah, see, out of mana, like, can't use abilities. It's like an auto attack simulator. And we don't even get a quest reward. Alright, hopefully there's some respawns back over here. Oof. And I wonder why it feels like there's a lot of people that don't like give buffs. Like they won't share their buffs. There's really no cost. Just throw your buff on somebody as you're going by. And they don't do it. I try to buff everybody I see. Try to. Dude, can the Void Walker like taunt or something? Yeah, man, waiting for respawns is for the birds. I feel like I have to spend a lot of mana on refreshing seals also, man. And once you get the Seal of Command, it's like twice as expensive as these seals. So that's another thing that it seems like it could be a quality of life improvement, is that Judgment doesn't remove the seal. Because at the end of the day, like resource management as far as mana as a ret paladin, it's just never going to be fun. And realistically, you don't have a way to be able to manage your resources in combat. Decent progress as far as this quest though, so that's good. Starting to get closer to 18. Be able to get some training. Man, I was like really surprised because there's a lot I don't know about Classic WoW and the Season of Discovery.
It's too far away.
Really surprised that Consecrate is not a baseline skill. It's a talent. And the only way that you're actually going to be able to get that talent is to invest in, it's in the Holy Tree, right? Yeah. It's like you're just never going to have it as ret, or at least not anytime soon. So really, the only AoE is going to be to get the Rune of Divine Storm. That's a lot easier said than done. Need that Poacher.
That's still rechargeable. I can't attack that.
Or this guy needs one more mongrel. I guess I'll stay in the group long enough to help him out. I got your mongrel, brother. Alright, I think we're done here. Alright, oh yeah, we still just need, like, spotters and stuff. Spotters. Condors. I kind of don't like being around these black dragon whelps. I think I might actually have some bad memories of those things from way back when. Nice, nice. Let's see. Make a quick change here. Alright, let's see if that. Oof, dude. More bad news. Oh, I'm gonna hit this traveling salesman just to empty out my bags, man. Make sure I have room to carry the vendor trash.
Hey there.
Let's see. Guess I'll try to sell that on the auction house. Better not. Don't ribs. BOE, so I'll try to sell that as well. I feel like I'm pinching pennies, man. Gold is hard to come by in Classic from what I can see. Actually need to equip this, and I want to cook those.
Safe travels.
It's an upgrade. It is 2 armor. Biggest cloak upgrade I've seen so far. Let's see. Condor. And I still need Gore Tusk and Spotter meat as well. I don't know where the good place is to find the Condor. Looks like it's the red ones. So down through here. I'll start going over that way and see what we can find. I think that's the only quest that we're really still working on. And then hopefully by the time we turn in, we'll get to 18, go get some training, and then maybe jump back over to Westfall. I want to make sure that I get the quest line completed for Deadmines. I think the male pants reward is... might even be... I think it's definitely best in slot until the raid, and it might even be best in slot counting the Black Fathom Deeps raid. That's definitely something we want to make sure we take advantage of here. Not sure what the appropriate level to try to get into a Deadmines group is either. At some point I'm going to have to like start looking to try to find a guild as well. Dragon Whelp. And I need Condor, not a Whelp. Interrupt it. Stunned. About to start playing this like an anime. I'm going to call out every single ability. Like an anime fight. Crusader Strike! Man, this... I know one thing. As far as the Season of Discovery goes, I can't imagine playing more than one character, because just like walking around, waiting for respawns, it feels like it takes forever. Leveling is already so slow. because the questing is so suboptimal. But add into the fact that it's challenging to complete the quests that you do get. It's no wonder people just go out and grind mobs. I got memories of when I played Classic, like 20 years ago when it came out, of grinding ogres. And I think it was a Rothi Highlands, like in the mid-30s or maybe low 40s on a road, just because like questing was trash, man. And so I found a spot. There were a couple of caves where these ogres were, and the respawns were relatively quick, so you could go through the cave, and then you were ready to turn around and come back, and they would have respawned. So it was just hours of non-stop killing ogres to be able to even be able to have an opportunity to be able to level up. Oh no, somebody marked the gore tusk. Dude, I don't think you can, like, you're farther away from the gore tusk than me, and then you mark the gore tusk as a way to try to claim it. I don't think it works like that, man. I don't think it works like that. Not with me, anyway. Yeah, see, look, I'm not gonna get, of martyrdom. I thought about trying to get the seal of martyrdom, but I don't know that it's worth it, especially, like, since all I'm doing is questing, it feels like you're just hurting yourself. But maybe that helps with the mana problems, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see, like, when you're in a group, if there's another paladin in the group, then you can get a blessing of wisdom. Maybe with the Blessing of Wisdom, it's just enough mana regen to not have to worry about it, but I don't know. Another difference that I keep noticing from this, and at least from what I remember of the last time I played retail, is there's just so many more misses. I want to say in retail you just don't miss unless the enemy is like higher level than you. They may have actually totally done away with misses, now that I think about it, because I don't remember like missing on a raid boss. I guess, well, I can work my way back towards town, and like maybe I'll have more luck over here with the gore tusks. Then I can come up this way for condors and spotters. But it feels like there's going to be people everywhere, and it's just going to be hard to... It's going to be hard to be able to get those quest mobs. I like the feeling that there's other people on the server, though, so that's nice, but at the same time... Hombre. At the same time, it's frustrating because you feel like you're having to compete against other people just to be able to do quests. I don't really want to compete against other people for quests.
King's honor, friend.
It'd be nice to more feel like, you know, we were all working together to try to help each other, and it's just not how it comes across. What level is this guy? It's level 21. I mean, I'd need that. I'd like to get the Avenger Shield rune myself. But I think the actual enemy is like it's a level 23 elite. So you do need a group, but I don't think they're going to want a level 17. I probably wouldn't be able to deal damage anyway. I'd basically just be there trying to mooch. Oh yeah, that Dry Times is the one where you have to go to like 4 different towns to be able to get beer for this guy. It doesn't seem worth it.
Hello. Safe travels. Farewell.
Give Darcy the daffodil bouquet. How about, let's get like 5k experience for this or something, dude. Experience for being the matchmaker.
Hello. Have a
These
good
are
one.
actually from
See you
me,
later.
not from... Man. 70.
I need to get closer.
I buff you, you buff me. You buff me. Nice. Grub, I definitely don't want to go over that way. Having a hard time trying to find these, Having a hard time finding these quest mobs. Be able to finish out this quest, man. It's like coming to the point where I'm bored. Running around trying to find the darn... Trying to find pigs and spotters to kill. By the time I actually find them, my buff is going to wear off. 5-minute Paladin buffs, man. Hopefully they do something about that. We'll give the warrior blessing of wisdom. What's down here? Oh, spotted sunfish. Those murlocs might be too high of a level, though. It's showing level 21. I can't be down there trying to fight murlocs, man. I'll get soloed by those things. But look, there's no... Like, I'm finding these, black dragon whelps all over the place, but I can't find... I can't find the stuff that I actually need. Condors and the spotters and the pigs. I wonder if the... Maybe Questy actually isn't right about these spawns. There was a condor. Level 19, though. Guess I need to head back down to, like, this area to try to find stuff. Season of Discovery. I'm discovering a lot of incorrect ways to try to do this quest. Oh, dude. It's a level 21 that'll definitely solo me. You stay on your side of the road and I'll stay on mine. Again, it just looks like my guy is missing leg day, man. You skipping leg day. Leg the same thickness from the top all the way to the bottom. Big oof. Big oof, big bay. I always give Paladins wisdom. I feel like they're going to use their own might. Because I always use might. I want the attack power. But I guess it doesn't matter. You give them one and they can use the other one on themselves. That was another example. You know, mage runs right by me, doesn't even try to hit me with a buff. We gotta normalize, like, trying to help each other. Man, whelps all over the place. If I had to find a dragon scale, this wouldn't be that bad. Dude, that... Oh, it's a level 25 hunter. I'm gonna say this guy's toast. But being level 25, I'm sure he's fine against these mobs. Must be grinding like rep or something. I tell you what, if I hit level 25 and I got nothing better to do than to come out and, like, do more quests, I think I'm gonna probably be taking a break and playing something else until more content comes out. That's a little bit sad, dude. That is a little bit sad. The gore tusks over here. Judgment, Seal of the Righteous, Crusader Strike, Auto Attack. Man. Now this guy's running away from me. Come on, dude. Get over here and give me some, over here and give me some snout.
I'm out of range.
Step back just a little bit. I think I should, yeah. I was gonna say I should be able to kill this guy without having to pop a divine protection. But I mean, that's a level level 17, so somebody my level, and then a level 14. This is like 2 mobs are enough to be able to almost kill you. So you basically have to one-on-one everything. And then I'm gonna go back to the west, like towards Elwyn Forest, and get the spider meat. I just don't see very many condor. I wonder if they're like a shared spawn with the whelps. Probably should head that way anyway. I think there's more gore tusk over there too. It's not finding any condor. I don't even know. I think I've killed maybe 1 or 2 and I didn't even get condor meat. Might even be better to see if I can buy condor meat on the auction house. Otherwise, I'm just going to level up from... Save me some spotters. Yeah, and then you've got... Like, there's people over here that don't even need mobs this level. That are killing them also. Grinding for something. But it just adds more, like, competition for the mobs. Still need spotters, still need gore tusk. Yes. Go, 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 go. Gotta get there before somebody tags this mob. Oh, man. A little bit tired, man. Another long day at work today. Just feels like we're always behind, man. I don't know if you feel like that or not. But we're just always behind at work. With what feels like no realistic hope of ever being able to get caught up. And then it's like nobody cares. So I keep telling myself, well, if nobody else cares, then really, why should I care? But I don't know, man. It's not built like that. I care. I want to do good. And then I feel unsuccessful if we're not getting everything done. I gotta stop feeling like that, man. It's like even the bosses don't care.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Alright, Tarantula, I'm gonna need you to cough it up. Cough it up. Nice. Alright, one more spider meat, and then I still don't know where to go to get the condors. I mean, supposedly they're down through here, but I went over that way and I saw nothing but the black dragon whelps. I guess I'll have to go that way again. But I don't like getting into an area where there's going to be a lot of those whelps because the fireball does a lot of damage. And so it feels like it would be really easy to die. You get two of them on you and you just lose pretty quickly from there, I think. Nice. Oh, I still need a gore tusk. Man, spiders finishing first, coming out of nowhere. That's nice. Might have to divine protection here. Yep, I'm gonna do it. The stupid poison, man, like, I made this mistake once before. You cleanse the poison and then you immediately get re-poisoned. Yeah.
I need a target.
Still no last Gore-Tusk snout. Yeah, so the condor, I mean, I went up in here, and I saw nothing but the black dragon whelps, and then I went over here, and same thing. But I guess if I go over here, I can check these Murloc camps and see if there's, like, Murlocs of a level that I can kill. Maybe we can get that quest done, too. And I still need Gore-Tusk, but there's definitely Gore-Tusk over this way. Remember seeing those. Go, 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 go. It's like we're running in slow motion. It's because this guy's skipping leg day, man. I'm telling you. I feel like my Paladin was probably a farmer his entire life before he became a Paladin. He must have been lifting with his back and not with his legs. I'm gonna need you to cough up a snout. And Judgment just feels like it really does not do a whole lot of damage. It's based on Seal of the Righteous. Maybe I get Seal of the Righteous level 3 soon. Because I swear, like, I look at the health of the mob and it looks like it's weak. And then I cast Judgment and it just doesn't die. It's not enough damage. Tusk. No Tusk, no, Oh yeah, man, the Murlocs are level 16, but it's a level 21 quest. Well, there's an 18, but as long as I fight him one-on-one, it's fine. A lot of other people having the same idea. And again, somebody that's like over-leveled doing the quest as well. And the respawn's worse. It just didn't go far enough to be able to get to the Condor. It's just nothing but the black dragon whelps down through here. There's one. I need this to be 100% drop rate quest item, dude. Does any such thing exist? Resist my judgment. The power of manifesto compels you.
I can't cast that yet.
Nice. Still though, 4 more. This is like the end of the spawns, it looks like. I guess maybe I need to clear the whelps. Maybe the whelps actually are taking up Condor spawns. I don't know. I don't even know if that's a thing. I just don't understand why I see nothing but black dragon whelps. This thing's telling me that there should be condors. I feel like I spend the majority of my time running around just looking for something to be able to attack. If there's nobody else around, maybe I can at least clear out these Murlocs. Maybe they'll drop 2 fish at a time. Resist. Murloc. I guess I can circle back around. There's Murlocs like up in here. Ooh, it's a condor. Tough condor meat. No, this bird looks kind of stringy. I kind of wish I had, like, but if I did, I would have to like beatbox it or something. I don't actually have. I don't have sound effects. I don't have any way of being able to get sound effects. Or at least I'm not willing to pay for the sound effects. That's how you know you're watching a poor streamer, man. Like, the stream comes on and they're beatboxing. Just record myself doing that and then play it on a loop. And let that be the official music of the stream. Ooh! Look at that, man. That hits for 70. And then you interrupt them and they immediately start casting again, too. This thing... Yeah, 2 seconds. 2 seconds is nothing. I think I can probably get... Or I might be able to get the condor meat from the condors in Westfall. Bias, Gore-Tusk. I still need Gore-Tusk meat? Bruh. I thought the last thing I needed was the condors. Oh, these actually are level 20 Murlocs. Ooh. There's a quest down there, though. I might regret this. We're so close to 18, though. I want to hit 18, and then I think go back to Westfall. Work on some things and finish up over there. Try to open up that quest line for the Deadmons, and then maybe start to look for a Deadmons group. Lower level Murlocs are through the water. Didn't see any mobs down in underwater, so we should be good to get across. Murloc village spotted. No actual Murlocs, though. I spoke too soon.
That's still recharging.
I swear, man, it feels like I'm missing some abilities or something. It's just too much time where there's nothing to do.
Inventory is full.
Maybe I am missing some abilities. Nope, you actually just don't have any abilities. Can't imagine trying to level a Paladin without Crusader Strike, man. That'd be even worse. This thing's destroying me, too.
That spell. I can't carry anymore.
Come on, man, drop a fish.
Inventory is full.
Oh, there's one fish.
That's still recharging. I can't cast it.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Dude, I hit the wrong thing.
My mana is low.
I gave myself Blessing of Wisdom instead of Divine Protection. If this guy hadn't turned to run, I would have died right there on the
I
spot.
can't carry anymore.
At least he dropped a fish. Guess we need to eat, and then I gotta rebuff Might.
Inventory is full.
Man, this, the rotation is just so bad. Like, Judgment does no damage. Don't even know where that came from. Judgment does no damage. Like, most of my damage is actually coming from auto attacks. Ooh. This is bad. Yep. Man, I didn't realize there was that many murlocs out in the water. All of a sudden surrounded, dude. Look at how long of a run this is. It's just really punishing to die. Unfortunate, man. Didn't even know all those murlocs were in the water. So we need about 2k XP, so I guess I can grind out a few more murlocs. And then by the time I turn in, hit 18, go pick up some training, and then back to Westfall. Dude. I'll die without a bodyguard for sure. Probably so, brother. Alright,
Can't carry anymore.
we're halfway on fishies. Definitely can't pull 3. I don't even think I can pull 2. Maybe I can, well, I guess I can go... Blessing of Protection is off cooldown. Pull the weaker one first. Guess that works. Priest is gonna take one from me. But I mean, the rotation here is like an auto attack simulator.
Inventory is full.
Fishies! Whoop! Gotta tag your mobs.
I can't carry anymore.
Fishies. Oh, Condor's tagged. Looks like he's gonna die. Oh wait, I look like I'm gonna die. Better top off. I'm kind of in trouble because my mana's so low though. Didn't realize. Got a potion up. I think lay on hands. Yeah, lay on hands is up too. Spend more time thinking about stuff like that than my actual rotation of being able to deal damage, man. Now I have no mana. So hopefully as the Season of Discovery goes on, they actually take away more of the pain points. Like having to manage mana
Inventory is full.
as a DPS Paladin is not ideal. Five-minute blessings is not ideal. I feel like in a group setting, you're just continuously going to have to be casting
Inventory is full.
Might and Wisdom over and over and over again at the expense of your mana. Which I guess is what So I played like 6 months of the original Classic, like 20 years ago. But I played Rogue and I was never at max level. But my understanding was that raiding in Classic, Paladins were almost just like used for buffs. And not really brought into the raid. So like a DPS Paladin is something that's kind of more unique to Season of Discovery. But having to continuously... I mean, even Black Fathom Deeps is a 10-man raid. If you have 10 people that you have to buff, you buff everybody, drink, do 1 pull, 2 pulls,
Inventory
and then you have to buff everybody and drink again. Like, it almost feels like it even cripples the, like the flow of the raid. The entire raid is having to wait on Paladins to drink. Nope. Oh, man. What kind of Murloc are you? How are these Murlocs even staying alive? They can't catch fish.
I can't carry anymore.
And I can't carry anything. Interrupt. Oh man, he's gonna heal himself. Maybe I should save my abilities to try to burst after the auto attack. It didn't work! Come on, game! That's like the best play that I can make in that situation. I saved all my abilities to try to burst him down, and because this piece of trash Judgment does a grand total of like 38 damage, it doesn't die. Almost all the damage I'm doing is coming from auto attacks. And he dodges my auto attack, and look. I might never be able to kill him. Come on, man. Oh my gosh. Now I've got respawns. Dude, he
I can't carry.
tagged the mob right out from under my nose. I've already got a crate. But I didn't need it anyway? Yep. Ooh. Better heal up before I swim out, just in case. Alright, so by the time we turn in 2 quests, that'll be 18. Here I'm coming for me. Get that, man. 2 mobs. Lighten me up. No, come on, man. I swear I hit Divine Protection before the Frostbolt got there. Man. I waited to see if the cast was going to go off or if I was going to be out of range. And when I saw the cast, I hit Divine Protection and it didn't go off. I just died. Heartbreak City. And now I gotta run halfway across the zone. I guess that's what I get for being bad. Takes some getting used to with the mobs being able to hit so hard. At least we walk on water. Dude, the legs, man, I swear. Absolutely skipping leg day. Like from the back, you're like, yeah, you know, broad shoulders. Looking like in good shape, man, but you get the side view of those legs, man, that's tough. I just need a new pair of pants. Something to flash off the quads a little bit better. Ooh, I didn't know there was, sea monsters in here. At least they didn't aggro. Lay on Hands is down. But we still have divine protection since I screwed it up last time. But I guess, like, if you actually get attacked by something while you're running by, you might as well just stop and kill it, because if you don't, if, like, there's a respawn or one other mob comes in, you're just dead in a lot of cases. Maybe it gets better as the levels go up, but I kind of doubt it. As best I remember, that's just kind of like a feature of Classic. But it's been so long since I've actually played Classic, I have no clue. I will say, though, that, like, this compared to retail, when you level up, you feel like you've accomplished something. It's like,
what can I do for you? Have a good
more
one.
exciting. Just accept the quest. Not going to be doing it now, though. Train, sell, put some stuff on the auction house, and then go work on the Dead Mines quests for Westfall.
You need something? Have a good one. Safe travels.
Oof, man, I gotta go sell before I can even complete.
Help you find something?
I gotta be really careful,
Have
because I'm afraid I'm gonna sell something I need for one of these quests that I haven't actually completed. I don't want to get rid of the quest items.
Hey there. See you around. See you later.
And gotta help out our mana reduction. I think I did this backwards, because I was taking improved Blessing of Might, and the first time it was
Greetings.
I don't think it made any change at all
Light
to
bless you.
the attack power that I was getting off the Blessing of Might, because the number's so low to begin with. So I should have taken the mana reduction first, but I just thought I'd rather have the attack power to help me kill faster. But occasionally mana ends up being an issue.
Need help?
Alright, back to Stormwind.
See you around.
Man, I saw something so crazy today. See if I can pull it up. Yeah, this is it. So I don't know a whole lot about, like, this game or this situation, but I've seen, like, you know, stuff on social media about the day before. This is the studio that made the game the day before, and they posted this on Twitter. Today we announced the closure of the studio. Unfortunately, the day before has failed financially, and we lack the funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners. So the game comes out, which I think it was like this week, and it flops so hard that they just closed the studio, man. Like, that's crazy. And I've seen online where people are saying that, like, the whole thing was a scam. It was like a smash and grab. They just put together, like, a piece of trash game and then tried to charge money. And then there's no way to actually verify that they're, you know, paying their debts. Like, they may have actually just tried to hijack the money. We invested all our effort, resources, and man hours into development, which was our first huge game. We really wanted to release new patches to reveal the full potential of the game, but unfortunately we don't have the funding to continue the work. The thing is, I guess you can't say everything in a statement, but typically, like, when the game is released, that's not everything they have. Like, they have a development pipeline, so there would be patches already in development. And after just like a couple of days, it came out a couple of days ago, like, they're not trying to actively raise money to be able to continue. Like, you would think they would basically have the first patch ready to go. Important to note that we didn't take any money from the public during development of the day before, which I can respect that, man. Like, I see Kickstarters for games and, you know, different pre-orders and stuff like that. And I don't know, I used to not think twice about it, but now it's just kind of like I don't know, it's like the developers are trying to get money before they actually provide the product, which is always a bit dubious in my eyes. 5 years, pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into the game. The day before in their other game is unknown. Servers will remain operational, but how long are the servers going to remain operational? Because this is a cost also. So I don't know, like, you pay maybe 6 months ahead, or I don't know, but at some point the servers are going to shut down. And I haven't really looked, but potentially they're still selling this game. And I don't know if this was their only communication, but this is what they put on Twitter. If this is the only way they're trying to communicate with the with their customers, then people may not even know that the company is now closed. Like, if I saw this, if I knew this ahead of time, I would never want to buy the game, because you just assume the servers are going to have to get shut down. There's no longer a company to be able to pay the costs. Like, you have to question if even this is true, that the servers are going to remain operational, and if so, for how long. Apologize if we didn't meet your expectations. We did everything in our power, but unfortunately we miscalculated our capabilities. Creating games is an incredibly challenging endeavor. I don't know, it's almost like this isn't even a real company. Like, what company says stuff like that? We miscalculated our capabilities. Doing our job is a challenging endeavor. We're grateful to everyone supporting us during these difficult years. It's been a fantastic journey over the past 8 years, and then they list, I guess, what their stuff done. So, I mean, I guess they basically list these other games that they put out as a way to try to say, you know, we didn't make a fake game to try to scam you out of your money, but that's crazy, man. It's kind of like it almost seems like a modern day E.T., the E.T. game for the Atari. They might actually do a documentary on this someday. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but E.T. for the Atari is like the most notorious trash game ever made. They had to make the game in like 6 weeks because they wanted it to come out at the same time as the movie in like I think E.T. was like 82. So the game was garbage, man. Like absolute trash, even by 1982 standards. And the company, or it might have been Atari, actually took all of the unsold cartridges and buried them out in the desert. And since then, I think when they did the documentary, they actually found the graveyard of the...
What are you looking for?
They actually found the graveyard of the old E.T. games. Block fin soup. Fish liver oil. I might actually want to hang on to that. Quest item. Cooking. I don't think I need the boar intestines. I don't want the ribs either. And I gotta get some stuff in my bank vault. But they, so they buried all of the ET cartridges out in the middle of the desert. Like, I guess they were so ashamed, they just tried to hide it and pretend like it didn't exist. So I feel like right now that company, Fantastic Studio, is trying to figure out a way to bury all their digital copies of that game out in the desert. Let's just pretend like it didn't happen.
How are you?
It's just amazing, like, in this day and age, that something like that could happen. I'm amazed. Alright, those I can cook. That's for a quest. This I just want to sell. Stick the linen in there. Some of this stuff is almost like vendor trash. Like, I looked at trying to sell linen cloth on the auction house, and it feels like it's not even worth it. Sell that. I'm going to want the cooking recipes at some point, but I don't want to spend a lot of time on professions until I actually get to max level. Not sure how valuable that is either. Buff food. Wool. My bags, I feel like my bags are getting clogged up, man. Like, classic, you got no bag space, you got no vault space. And I'm kind of like doing the pack rat thing. Negut. But I do have a couple of things to sell. I also feel like I'm pinching pennies, man. Every time I go to the to the trainer, like I'm getting ready to go to the trainer now, I feel like it cuts my net worth in half. So I'm expecting to pay like a gold total to be able to train all my new abilities. So it's just like you never have any money. That I do remember from Classic. Like trying to get your first mount was tough. I want to say it was like 40 gold maybe? I got somebody good here though. I also don't want to spend a lot of time looking at the auction house. Stamina and intellect, I mean, that's not even that good. I guess paladins might want it. Just make it the cheapest one and not spend a lot of time on it. I could do like a auction house app. I mean add-on. But I've always been an add-on minimalist. I really don't want to do that. I feel like I have to have Questy because it's just a quality of life add-on that lets me enjoy the game. And I got the bag add-on, Bagnon, because it was frustrating having to open each bag individually. So I'm like slowly caving. But I don't want to end up like just with nothing but add-ons. Fill this. Those three are a sell. Is this fire spell damage? It's actually not that bad. Again, I guess I just make it the cheapest. Try not to spend a lot of time on it. Doing this manually is for the...
Greetings. Go with honor, friend. I supply only the finest goods. For the Alliance. King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend. What can I do for you? Be careful. What can I do for you? Light bless you.
Can I help you? Be careful. Safe travels. See you around.
Well met. For the Alliance. Light bless you. Light be with you. careful.
Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend.
Alright.
Need help? Greetings.
What's this? Sent letter. I guess I actually need to run back up to Stormwind and deliver the stupid letter, man. Because I'm not sure... I'm not sure about the quest line, like what starts it and where we go from there, and I definitely don't want to miss out on it.
Good day to you.
Another silver, man.
See you around.
Be 9 coppers. Not bad, not bad. All the way around the corner for that mess.
To be free and flexible and creative was really essential to what I wanted to make.
I don't remember this guy being so far back in Stormwind. Thought he was close to the entrance. Hmm.
Well met. Light bless you. For the Alliance. Go with honor, friend.
Right, well, at least we got 675. Alright, so now we'll get back to Westfall again. Then we'll actually try to do some questing. I know I need to kill some gnolls. I gotta find some Defias bandanas. Level 18, so 7 more levels until max level. I think breaking up Classic for Season of Discovery with these different level caps is probably really, really good for the average player. Gives people time to catch up, do what they want to do, and then they like release the next segment of it.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you.
Food. Oh, that's not bad at all. Expecting it to be a lot worse. Okay. Kind of okay. Alright, so I guess we just head south, man. I could clean up like the gnolls, get a Gore-Tusk snout. Wish I could get the tough condor meat. Maybe they're not condors here. Maybe they're like a different kind of animal, right? Can't remember what it's called. But apparently I can't get the tough condor meat. I was having a really hard time trying to find this in Red Ridge, though. To the point that it became a waste of time.
Light be with you. Be careful. Light bless you. Be careful.
The Defias messenger.
Go with honor, friend.
Oh, that's right. You just gotta find him walking on the road somewhere. And this is exactly why I felt like I had to download Questy. Even though I'm really not trying to use a lot of add-ons. Like, there's no way that I want to read quest text to try to figure out that I need to walk up and down this path to be able to find the Defias messenger. Like, you know, 2004, 2005, that was like stimulating gameplay, but not in 2023. Yeah, Flesh Ripper. So apparently a Flesh Ripper, even though it looks exactly like a condor, is actually a totally different species. Therefore, it does not have tough condor meat. And apparently this can't drop a Gore-Tusk snout either. Must be like the enhanced version that's a higher level. Yeah, the Great Gore-Tusk, exactly. With my newly buffed seal. I think I'm at a point where, like, stuff is living long enough that I actually want to, like, judge Crusader and then use Seal of Righteousness. Like, I've been judging Righteousness for the damage, but I think it's actually going to be better to use both of them now. Because previously, like, stuff was dying so fast that it didn't make sense. Got that. So let's give it a try and see if it makes a difference in kill speed. That big boy 164 crit. Oh gosh. Eee. They're on me, dude. Ball. Yeah, come on and get you some. Nice, I still got the kill. Alright, so there's no way I can get close to that camp. There's just too many of them. So what's the difference with when they have Judgment of the Crusader? They're taking 18? Oh. But I made the mistake I did. If they're... Ah, man, that poor guy's dead. So you get 5 more damage every attack if they have Crusader. But then the Judgment's going to hit harder as well. Yeah, I think I'm at a point where I need to start using both seals. It's going to confuse my muscle memory. The other thing is it more beneficial right now to just use Seal of the Crusader? I was briefly considering downloading a DPS add-on, but like the DPS is so low, I don't even know if I'd be able to see a difference. What if I just don't judge at all? Jeez. Alright, so it's definitely not just don't judge at all. Yeah, it's got to be this, because now the second Judgment's going to hit harder. So every melee attack is like 5 extra damage.
It's too far away.
Plus the second Judgment is going to hit harder. Should be able to take 2.
I'm out of range.
Because I don't draw a third. Done. Crit is nice.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Miss isn't nice. And I think I think that guy just came up and tagged the mob that I was fighting too. He did. Man. So I could have easily killed 2. This guy kind of did me in a little bit. Need to find some more gnolls. This guy's gonna try to, like, do a number on me again if I'm not careful. But, I mean, by using both seals, I also feel like I'm having to spend more mana on seals as well. Which is not something I really like the sound of. Whereas I was just judging the seal that I already had up, now I'm having to use an additional seal. I mean, it's got to be more damage overall, though. That's definitely the way to go. I just don't want to have to stop and drink. If these mobs were closer together, I probably would be having to stop and drink. I have to stun this guy, too, if he tries to make a break. Let's go ahead and use that. I feel like I get a lot of misses and a lot of parries. I have to be so close to aggro in this guy too. Gotta make sure I stay away from these actual camps, because I feel like 2 would be close. 3 would definitely be able to kill me, and 4 is just like guaranteed dead. At that point I'm having to use like divine protection or a blessing to get away. Lesser magic wands. Expensive those are at the auction house. Because it's kind of not worth it. Full crate gives you 5 extra. Come on, man. These things have 2 hands. How do they not have paws? I didn't have anything, man. He had no copper, no cloth.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, unfortunately, I guess I'm going to have to get used to the idea of having to drink while questing. I really don't want to. Like, it's bad enough that most of my damage is auto attacks, but then add into that a small amount of abilities that I do use that aren't doing damage, I still have to drink. Alright. We got the gnolls anyway. Actually making decent progress. It's level 19. So slow. Have a 5-minute buff. Nettle Sting. I'm kind of like a name snob. As I'm going by people, I'm comparing the quality of their name to the quality of my name. And I feel like Nettle Sting loses by default. I was actually surprised I was able to get Manifesto. I came so late to the server. I just assumed that, you know, anything good would be already taken. It wasn't. I mean, Manifesto has to be like a tier S name, right? The problem is it's too many syllables. It's a little bit too long. But other than that, everything about Manifesto is great. Shortened it to Manny. Manny's pretty cool too. I remember this little town. I usually try to... Oh my gosh, look at all these people, man. How am I ever going to be able to kill the... I'm going to have to go up here or something to get the kills. Like, there's so many people here, I'm just never going to be able to find mobs to complete the quest. I didn't realize there was a second one over here. And again, my... Is there actually a quest giver here? The unsent okay, I see what it's saying. The unsent letter is a drop from the boss of the dungeon, Van Cleef. I remember that as well now, too. And I'm never going to be able to get this quest done. So I guess I'm just going to take the road up to the farm up here. And then maybe I see the Defias messenger. Although I feel like if he spawns actually in Moonbrook, then I'll never see him down the road up this way. He spawns and probably immediately gets killed by the people that are down in Moonbrook. It might actually be challenging to complete that quest, just from the standpoint of having to tag the mob. Pillagers, looters, so hopefully every Defias that spawns over here is going to potentially help me to complete that quest. And there's so many people on the server, though, everywhere you go. It's not like there's a place that... Okay, these are the right mobs. It's not like there's a place you can go where you're just going to be able to complete the quest. You're just continuously waiting for respawns. And then that makes the leveling take longer, too.
They can't join our group.
I was hoping to be able to invite them so that we could both be making progress, but I guess they're already in a group. So now we just run around in circles, hoping that we're the ones that see the respawn first. So I'll say this, I'm definitely enjoying the season of Discovery. But I feel like there's still a lot of room for quality of life improvements. A lot of room for quality of life improvements. I guess the question is, how far do you want to take those improvements? Because everything that you do probably just moves Classic closer to retail. Although, I mean, like, the small stuff would be like, you know, Paladin blessings, instead of 5 minutes, go to 30 minutes, like all the other buffs. Maybe, like, reduce respawn timers. Stuff like that. Hopefully, like, the rotational stuff and the damage dealing gets better for some of the specs as Season of Discovery goes on. Like, I don't know if they add more runes. I mean, they still have pieces of gear that they could... Like, you could put runes on. So they could potentially add extra abilities. But unless I'm missing something or forgetting something, like the entire Ret Paladin rotation is just like your seals. You have Judgment, you have Crusader Strike, and then Divine Storm. Look at this, man. We're all just standing around looking for mobs that aren't here. I guess maybe I could try out this way. Too bad, man. Like, we should all be in the same group. Oh, I just got invited. Finally, I knew you'd see things my way. Yeah, look. Everybody's looking for the same stuff. There were no Defias. We've eliminated all Defias from the continent. So I think, like, with these mobs, their health level is so low that I actually don't need to, use Seal of the Crusader. It's just like stuff that's my level, I guess, that has enough health for it to really be an issue. Or something that I would want to use. At least we're able to kill some stuff finally.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, we got respawns on the outside. Bruh. This is gonna take like another 30 minutes just because we're having to wait on respawns. I guess, well, there were two guys in here that were AFK, but there's really nobody else down here, so I guess this is gonna be the best spot. It's almost like we got a guy multi-boxing down here. Multi-box warlocks. Uh-oh, somebody died. Bruh. Pillager and looter spawned on me. Dude, dying is like awkward enough as it is. But then you're in a group and you die, and then everybody's like, look at this guy. So then you start making excuses. Well, I was fine, man. I didn't do anything wrong. I just got victimized by the respawns. Man, so I played Night Elf Druid a little bit, and it seems pretty fun as well. Well, the reason why it seemed fun is because you just didn't have to worry about mana. Because Wrath was free. You got a rune very early on that made Wrath free. I don't even know where this guy's corpse is, man. I'd res him if I knew where he was. But I guess, like, this guy's in a healing spec, so he doesn't want to use the free Wrath, but as a healer, I don't know what the options are, but it feels like you could still run the Wrath rune and potentially DPS. I don't know what healing is like, though, in Season of Discovery. Like, I don't know if it's just like you have to heal all the time, or you have room to be able to deal damage, kind of like retail. Like, you might have to You might have to not cast a little bit just to be able to regen some mana where you can.
That's still Georgia.
I'll probably try healing at some point. It wouldn't be on a Paladin, though. Of course, I say that, but then the issue with that is having to level another character, dude. Not gonna lie, this isn't... It's not bad. But it is definitely not how I want to be spending my time. I feel like one character is enough. And then if you get to a point where you don't want to play that one character, it's probably just time to take a break. Rather than roll another character and be back in purgatory again. What do we need? Well, I need looters, which hopefully we can get on the way out. I don't know what these other guys need. And there's more people down here now, too. It's less mobs for the rest of us. Specifically, less mobs for my group. Uh-oh. Free! I've been disarmed. I'm gonna need those arms back like ASAP.
That's still Georgia. I can't.
Alright, we've got to get out of this cave. Alright, so we're good as far as this quest goes. Go turn this in. Thanks for group. Have a buff before you go. And by the time these poor guys get to, by the time they turn in the quest and get ready to like come back out and do more quests, the buff is gonna wear off. I guess I'll go back and turn this in, because again, I'm not totally sure how what the quest chain is. Messenger just spawned. Wonder what the respawn timer on that is. It's probably not worth heading that way. So many other people saw it too. The other thing I gotta think about is PvP. Like, do I want a PvP before level 25? Because I think, like, the trinkets and maybe necklaces, there's not very many options in the early levels. Leaving Moonbrook. Thought he'd been dead by now. But like there's PvP items are some of the only options. And you have to get like friendly or even honored, I think, to be able to buy them. So I need to do that before I hit level 20. But it feels like that could take a really long time. It's the messenger. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I got him. Clears cuffs. That'll be going on the auction house. Man, I can't believe that other people didn't need that. And beat me to it. Like I just assumed, because there's always so much competition for the mobs, that somebody else was going to need it and they would get it before I did. I was totally wrong. I thought about seeing if anybody wanted to group up for it, but man, as soon as you do that, like one person comes along, tags the mob, and then you just don't get it. At some point, you're going to have to be a little bit selfish, otherwise you'll just never be able to get your quest done. On certain ones of them. Now, on ones like that last one, where I was in the group, it doesn't make sense to not be in a group if you're waiting for respawn so that everybody gets credit. But if it's for stuff that drops, it's not like a shared drop. You're going to have to be a little bit selfish sometimes. It's just the way it is.
Greetings. For the Alliance. Be careful.
Oh, I think these are the ones. It's not even an upgrade. I want to say maybe these are the mobs that are actually in...
Go with honor, friend, for the Alliance. Light be with you.
actually in
Light
Moonbrook.
bless you. Be careful, for the Alliance.
Guess the add-on will show me.
Have a good one.
Dude, man, I'm still getting like whites as quest rewards.
Need help?
Bias Trader is not here. Oh, is this the one that's like, it's an escort quest, man? Like the guy will respawn when the escort ends? Because that's going to be a pain in the butt to do too. I don't know exactly where that trader spawns, but it looks like, according to this, he should be like right here.
King's honor, friend.
Oh, okay. It's on the... It's kind of in the hills behind the, behind the town. Alright, we'll head down that way then. That's another quest where, like, being in a group is definitely the way to go. If I can find like-minded individuals. I do not want to fight you, Ripperpaw Brute. You go bully somebody else. That mace looks nice, though. I wouldn't mind having that. It's way nicer than my mace. This looks like one of those clown hammers that you use at the carnival to try to ring the bell. Yeah, see, there's people through here too. I'm assuming this guy's going to be strong enough that I'm going to need to use both seals.
I need a target.
15. Ooh, dodge, baby.
I'm out of range.
Alright, so hopefully be able to complete this faster as a group. But see, I mean, that's another thing, like, it's kind of obvious that you want to be in a group to do this. And you got people just running around up here, and nobody's in the group. So if I hadn't come along, all these people would just be competing for the same mobs rather than... working together, man. Come on, guys. Yeah, see, it's so much better like this, man. So much better. Now we got a full party up here killing this stuff. Everybody's getting credit. Boing! Oh, you sus- Ooh, I see a couple up here. I don't know if that person's in my party or not.
That well isn't ready yet.
Dude, they're missing. Oh, it's because they're dual wielding. I was gonna say, these guys are missing like crazy. It's because they were dual wielding. Right, what else do I need for this? One knuckle duster? So much better getting everybody in the same group, man. Need one knuckle duster. No! Oh man, I still need path stalkers, dude. They're not even up in this area, hardly. Highwayman. Nice. Somebody else got a path stalker for me. Three more path stalkers. It's another highwayman. A lot of these highway clowns through here. And I'm so busy buffing other people, I didn't even realize my own buff fell off. Fell off. Nice, one more. Highwayman. Highwayman. Shadow Priest is another thing. I've always liked it in retail. I don't know how good it would be in Season of Discovery though, but I guess sometimes maybe just like 3 abilities aren't enough to make it viable when it didn't have real support in Classic. Mage. Stalker. Another highwayman. Blind. Alright, dude.
I need to get closer.
Rather compete against all these other people. Where's the path stalker, dude? And every single respawn is like a highwayman down through here. I've needed one path stalker for like 5 or 10 minutes. Path stalker? Path stalker? None of the above. I guess we just grind. Grind until we find that stalker. Come on, man. This game is trolling me.
It's too far away.
Even more than usual, it's trolling me. And dual wielding is so bad in Classic. Oh, somebody got a Pathstalker. This is that repeatable turn in, right? Of like Okra and whatnot.
How are you?
Oh, 5 hops?
Watch
Nah,
your
probably
back.
not doing that. I forgot all about that quest. If I'd remembered, I would have just brought him with me up here. Alright. We're out of here. We'll go turn this in, and then, I mean, basically we're almost down to the point where... Oh, I've still got to do that Defias Trader, like, escort quest thing. And I feel like it's going to be hard to do just because of the amount of people trying to do it. Like, it's going to be hard to actually start the quest. Because I think there's only one, right? So if another person or another group is doing it, then you just have to wait for a respawn. So who knows how long it takes. Eh. Spend my, yeah, spent my talent points. So 19 is this, and then on 20 I'll be able to get Seal of Command. But even... Chance to deal 70%. So I guess you just totally drop Seal of Righteousness and run Seal of Command in its place. But then you're still wanting to judge Crusader and then switch over to the Seal of Righteousness. So you want to judge this once, and then however long the rest of the fight lasts, you're just using your other seal. Seems pretty straightforward. It's got to be the best way to DPS. Because this isn't good enough on its own. And this is better if it has the buff, as long as the stuff doesn't die immediately. I guess the two-handed sword sells for the most, which is all I really care about. Oh, no! I thought I was going to be able to get it, man. So now I basically have to wait. Wait. Oh my gosh. I can't actually talk to him, though. I thought I might be able to accept it while he was running if I could catch him, but it looks like I'm not even going to be able to do that. So we're basically at wait for respawn territory. That's tough, man, but I need that quest because that's how you get the that's how you get the quest, man, that has the pants. I need the pants because the pants are like really good. Let's see. I'm gonna fly back up to Stormwind. Hit the auction house. Might be able to find... I can look for like a level 19 weapon that's maybe
Hello.
better than what I've got on the auction house.
Safe
Should be hitting level 19 soon, and then that way I'll have it and be able to equip it as soon as I can. Ugh. I feel like I do so little damage, and like auto-attacking is most of my damage. Kitty cats, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, kitty. Alright, let me go check on the kitty. Alright, kitty cat save. But yeah, if I can find a weapon, I want to keep my DPS as high as possible. Like, I feel like I'm doing no damage, and then when I group with people, it feels like they're doing even less. So maybe it's just like the way it is for Classic. Even with the extra abilities in Season of Discovery. Or it could just be my spec. I'm not sure that Ret Paladin is actually a thing. It should be, I think, but maybe it's not. Plus, I don't want to spend too much money on this mess, man. Like, yeah, see, there's no way I'm buying lesser magic wands to, I mean, you buy 2 of these to combine with this, and then you're in the hole. I mean, it's only 9 silver. Maybe it's worth just buy the 2 cheap ones. It'll be 16. Puts me in the whole 10 silver. I don't know, maybe it's worth. I might regret it if I don't. Let's try to sell this other stuff. I mean, Seer's Cuffs isn't a bad item. Set it to the cheapest one and don't overthink it. Found. I think there's anything else I can really sell here, auction house wise. Or as weapons, 2-handed mace. Go 18 to 19.
Hey there. Have a good one. Be careful. Farewell.
Well met. Light bless you.
What can I do for you? See you later.
Although bags are cheap enough as it is. I did the dummy, I was on mute. For minutes. At least it was minutes and not hours. Minutes and not hours. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Expected. It's tough. That feels like it could have been better. It could also be significantly worse, so we'll take it. I really don't think this is good enough for a Paladin. Like, up to 11, you're gonna get like 3 or 4. And only, like, when you cast Judgment. Like, there's no way that's as good as the shoulders that just give a straight strength buff. There's just no way.
Well
Agent
met.
Bender.
Be careful.
Realize I had... It's like... Did it last time. I don't know... Because I don't know what level it turns yellow or green. Try to maximize my linens. I wish I had more information about how much items in my bag would sell for at a vendor. I feel like that's a thing on some add-on that I used to have. And it's just... I don't have that add-on. I thought it was part of the bag add-on, though. Maybe there's an add-on to the add-on that I don't have? I don't know. How valuable wool is. This can be sold. Let's go for another 10. See what happens. Look at this, man. Selling an iridescent pearl for 3 gold. Like, do people actually have that kind of cash? I guess once you hit level 25, and you're not having to buy training because you're at max level, you'll probably be able to start to accumulate gold at a decent rate.
You need something?
Train me. Oh. The linen's at 40.
Farewell.
So just keep going until we get there. Let's see. What was the question? Anyone know if the revered weapons from Warsong Gulch is in the game? And the answer was yes, but still not BFD. I was looking at the loot from BFD, and There's the two-handed sword just looks insane, dude. It has like, it reduces armor. It has a chance on hit to do damage. It might even be splash damage. Big DPS. Like, it looks pretty crazy. Oof, man. Don't fail me now. Okay.
King's honor, friend. Safe travels.
Take some heavies. What does it heal for? Yeah, see, 114, man. Over 6 seconds. 2.5 seconds, and I get a lot more healing than that just by casting this. And I'm really not having to drink all that much.
Need help? Light bless you.
Guess I'll just go ahead and craft all this linen into these heavy bandages. Get first aid up as high as we can, and then we'll be able to sell. Be able to get rid of the stuff and collect a couple coppers.
Greetings. Farewell.
Let's use them all. I mean, yellow, it's still a pretty decent chance that I'm going to be able to get skill ups from it anyway. I guess next is wool bandages, but not really finding a lot of wool currently. And I'm not really concerned about first aid. It just feels like the best outlet to be able to get rid of my linen and get something for it. Like the auction house, it didn't even look like it was worth trying to sell linen cloth. Selling leggings of the Fang Run, 5 gold. Only pay if it drops. What, is this like best in slot leather or something? I kind of find the idea of
Need help?
best in slot
Light bless you.
when the game caps at level 25 to be a bit comical. Like, how good does your gear have to be for this new raid? I mean, they turned an instance into a raid. I have a hard time believing it's like serious business.
Be careful.
Save the boar meat for cooking. And we'll head back down to the flight path. I gotta get that stupid escort quest, man. Just the fact that there's only one guy, and if somebody else is on the quest, you have to wait, is unfortunate, to say the very least. I guess it's whatever. Have a buff, bro. By the time this guy can even walk out of Stormwind, Blessing of Wisdom will fall off. Fell off, Blessing of Wisdom. Akazilla. Devotion Aura. I feel like Retribution Aura has to be better, man. Like, the percent of damage that this reduces when you have Devotion Aura equipped versus like the damage that you're taking, it's only like a couple of points. It's like 5% damage reduction. So your gain is over the course of an entire like quest mob fight, you save 10 health or something. I think its return on investment's really low. Which I guess it is on this too, but there's breakpoints as far as whether or not you have to swing again or use another ability. Oh, I guess I'll check for shoulders. Well, I'm close to the auction house too. Male shoulder. And I could grab these just to have some armor. Rock pauldrons. I mean, it's all pretty cheap. It's the... I mean, this is 115 armor for 5 gold. I want to go to 7 gold, I can get 124. At that point, maybe it's more about the cosmetics. How good does it look? .3%, and I'm getting hit. Yeah, it's like 1 damage, dude. It's like, it's gonna be 1 or 2 damage on a melee hit. Yep. Alright, man, that is actually gonna do it for the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Glad you could stop by and hang out a little bit. I will be back later this week. I'm Uncorrupt. Thank you for watching. We now enter the awkward point of the stream where I'm trying to end the stream without looking like a dummy fish.